All right, kids, I need you to lead everyone in yelling play ball. So on the count of three.
Thanks for tuning into the perfect game collegiate baseball league action between the Saugerty Stallions and the Mohawk Valley DiamondDawgs. I'm Pete Pagliaro. I'm going to bring the game to you tonight. First, let's start off with the rosters. First, for the visiting Saugerty Stallions, the second base is number 5, Carson Clark. The center fielder is number 17, Andrew Amato. First baseman is number 41, Corey Dodell. Left fielder is number 23, Ethan Conrad. The catcher is number 8, Kyle Pollock. And right field is number 16, Connor Kelly. The designated hitter is number 35, Josh Blackmore. The extra hitter is number 18, Hudson Brown. Third baseman is number 20, Aaron Stilojanis. The shortstop is number 7, Alex Rodriguez. And the pitcher for the Saugerty Stallions tonight is number 6, Gavin Ray. For the home team, the Mohawk Valley DiamondDawgs, Owen Pinsence is in left field, number 23. Number 37 is the second baseman, that's Corey Adams. The catcher is number 17, Mitchell Ballant. The DH tonight for the DiamondDawgs is number 35, Sebastian Muller. Third baseman is number 15, Sam Miller. At shortstop is number 25, Justin Hackett. The first baseman is Brian Heckelman. And right field is number 28, Mark Duraski. And in center field for Mohawk Valley tonight is number 12, Jaden Ross. On the mound tonight for the DiamondDawgs is Hayden Duke. He is in his 5th game, 1-2 on the year, a 6.35 ERA with 15 strikeouts on the season. So the Dogs 17-9 on a 3-game winning streak. And the last game they won was victorious over the Stallions on the 4th of July. Meanwhile, Saugerty's lost yesterday to the Amsterdam Mohawks. So the win for the Dogs on July 4th, an 11-1 win in Saugerties. And for Saugerties losing last night 7-4 to Amsterdam.
Carson Clark.
So we will start things off with Carson Clark from Wright State University. Clark, a .387 batter, bats from the left side. He will face the pitcher tonight in Hayden Duke. So Duke, a lefty. He's going to face the lefty in Clark as we await the first pitch from Duke. And here's the windup and the pitch. And we are off for this matchup between the Saugerty Stallions and the Mohawk Valley DiamondDawgs. It's been a while since we've been here at Vets Park for baseball, as the DiamondDawgs went on the road for a bit. And there's a strike call, and the count is 1-1 now to Carson Clark. Clark is the second baseman for the Stallions. Stallions wearing their grays, dark gray tops, light gray bottoms. And there's a called strike on the outside corner. And that puts the count at 1-2 now to Carson Clark. It'll be Carson Clark, Andrew Amato, and Corey Dodell to lead things off here in the top of the first inning from Vets Park in Little Falls. Hot, humid day here for baseball, and that one's fouled off by Clark. And the count remains 1-2 to Carson Clark. As I mentioned, Carson Clark hitting .387 on the season for the Stallions. That is good for second on the team, with Small hitting .417. And there's a little chopper back to the pitcher. He's going to grab it and throw over to first. And that is out number 1. So a ground out to the pitcher.
Number 17 from the University of Delaware, Andrew Amato.
And so Andrew Amato from the University of Delaware. He's the center fielder for the Stallions. He is another left-handed bat. Amato will step into the box. He's hitting .360 in the lineup. Again, behind Small and Clark, who's hitting .417, .387, and Amato hitting .360. Amato is the center fielder wearing number 17. Also a pink armband on the left arm of Amato. And first pitch is called a strike to Amato. And the count 0-1 from Duke. 0-1 count. 1 out here in the top of the first. And Duke looks in now. He's going to wind and deliver on the 0-1. Shows bunt and puts it down the third base line into foul territory. And the count now extended to 0-2 to Andrew Amato. So Amato will head back to home plate after the bunt attempt down the third base line into foul territory. Amato taking his time to get back into the batter's box. Hayden Duke is the pitcher for Mohawk Valley. He awaits, waiting for Amato to jump back in. Amato taps the plate, and he's ready to go. Adjusts his cap quickly. And not so quickly as he's still adjusting. And we are ready to go now as both players in position. Here's the pitch. And he holds back for a called ball. And the count now 1-2 to Amato. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Corey Dowdle is on deck for the Saugerty Stallions. So Duke shakes off a pitch from his catcher. And that one misses for ball 2. And the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Mitchell Ballant is the catcher for Mohawk Valley behind the plate. Catching for Hayden Duke. And out of the box stems Andrew Amato. He has something in his eye. Makes him clear that out of the way before he's going to jump back in to face Duke. So a 2-2 count to Amato. Nobody on, 1 out. Top of the first. Here's the windup and pitch from Duke, and it's high. And we have a full count, 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. As I mentioned, the Dawgs in second place, 17-9 on the season. So Duke shakes off a pitch, looks in. And will deliver on the 3-2. And does so outside for ball 4. And Andrew Amato will take his base.
Coming to play first baseman number 41 from Georgia Southern University, Corey Dowdle.
So Corey Dowdle now the batter for Saugerties. Dowdle hitting .262, one of the big guys in the lineup here for Saugerties. He's a right-handed batter, is Dowdle. So the runner on first. Duke looks at the runner and delivers the pitch to Dowdle. In the dirt, stopped by the catcher, Ballant, and the count 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Dowdle from the Georgia Southern University. He's the first baseman wearing number 41 for Saugerties. Here's the windup and pitch again by Duke, and that one misses. And the count now 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes. On first base is Andrew Amato. Reached on a walk. Dowdle is back in the box. Duke looks over at first base and now will test the runner at first. And the runner slides back quickly. That's Andrew Amato. So 2-0 the count to Dowdle. Ethan Conrad on deck for the Stallions. Here's the pitch. And that is fouled off by Dowdle on the first base line. That brings us to a 2-1 count. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Wind's picking up a little bit here. A little breeze going on. And wind is blowing in currently. And Duke looks in to pick up his sign from his catcher Ballant. He will wind and deliver on the 2-1. And right down the center of the plate for called strike 2 when the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So perfect game collegiate baseball on the air between the Saugerty Stallions and the Mohawk Valley DiamondDawgs coming from Little Falls, New York at Veterans Memorial Park. Top of the first, no score. And Dowdle pulls back on that one. And another full count here for Duke. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Dowdle. Hayden Duke sets, looks at the runner at first a few times, and he's going to step back and throw. They got the runner between a rundown. They're going to throw to second. And out at second is the runner. He got caught between the rundown. First baseman threw over to the shortstop who was covering the bag. And he is out for out number 2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes at the plate for Corey Dowdle. Now he's working with 2 outs. And here's the pitch. And it takes a little bit off that. Misses on the outside corner. And Duke not happy about that. Another walk And Dowdle now at first base.
Now coming to plate left fielder number 23 from Marist College, Ethan Conrad.
So Ethan Conrad now the batter for the Stallions. Conrad from Marist College. He is the left fielder wearing number 23. A left-handed batter to face the lefty on the mound in Duke. Here's the pitch by Duke. And that catches the outside corner for a called strike one. Conrad hitting .326 on the season for Saugerties. And Duke now dealing with an 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's a little grounder to second base. And he's going to pick it up. Corey Adams will throw to Brian Heckelman. And that'll do it for the inning. A quick 1, 2, 3, 4 inning. And we head to the bottom of the first. No score here from Vets Park.
All right, fans, it's now time for the water balloon toss, sponsored by our friends.
At Price Chopper and Market 32, we want to help you shop smart to get the best quality and value for you and your family. That's why we created
More ways to save.
Just Use Your Advantage Card to save your way with weekly specials, price chops, lowdowns, stock-up savings, fair to compare, and Advantage rewards. Now that's smart shopping. More ways to save at Price Chopper and Market 32.
Fans, if you're in the market for a new home or are looking to sell your home, make sure you contact our friend Becky Smith at Accent Brokerage. Becky is our neighborhood expert, and she is focused on providing you with the best results and service in the industry. Becky will listen carefully to understand your real estate goals, and she will work hard to create solutions that make sense for you. Whether you are new to the market or an experienced investor, Becky and the folks at Accent Brokerage have the expertise, proven track record, and resources to help you achieve your real estate goals. Stop in and visit with them today. Hey fans, since it's summertime and if you're looking to cool off, make sure you stop in and see our friends at Garrity Pools and Spa in Herkimer for all your pool needs. They pride themselves in always making it a priority to take care of their customers. With the motto, "We do whatever it takes," Garrity Pools has established an around-the-clock relationship with all of their customers, making them the hardest-working pool business in the Mohawk Valley.
Fans, welcome back. Bottom of the first, and Owen Pinsence will lead things off for the Mohawk Valley DiamondDawgs. He will face Gavin Ray. Here's the first pitch from Ray, and a called strike to Pinsence on the count 0-1. So Gavin Ray, in 4 games, he's got 10 strikeouts. No record thus far, 0 wins, 0 losses, 1 save, and a 2.70 ERA. That ball's hit to the shortstop, and he will grab it and throw over to first base for the out. That was Alex Rodriguez to Corey Diddell. And Corey Adams is now the batter for the DiamondDawgs. So Corey Adams hitting .255 on the season for Mohawk Valley. There's the pitch, and there's a swing and a foul tip. And the count is 0-1 to Adams. Adams is the second baseman for Mohawk Valley, a right-handed batter. He faces the right-hander in Ray. Here's the pitch by Gavin Ray, and inside corner, call the ball, counting 1-1. So a ball and a strike to Corey Adams. Corey Adams, again, hitting .255, 7 runs, and 12 hits, no home runs. And that one is hit to right field into foul territory. And the count now 1-1 to Corey Adams. 1 ball, 1 strike to Adams. 1-2, sorry, the count. And that one's hit to right field. It's going to drop for a base hit for Corey Adams. He's going to go 2. And he will slide in safely.
And
Corey Adams with the single reaches second base on an error. So Mitchell Ballant is now the batter. So he reaches second base on an E9. So Mitchell Ballant is the catcher here, number 17. A right-handed batter is Ballant. Ballant leads all Diamond Dog batters with a .383 batting average, 2 home runs on the season. And the leader in RBIs. There's a swing and a miss by Ballant. And the count is 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike to Ballant. Again, a runner on second base, nobody out. Actually, 1 out, I'm sorry. That out was Owen Pinsons, who grounded out to the shortstop. And here's Ray with the windup and the pitch. He's looking at the runner at second first, and that one misses for a ball. So Mitchell Ballant will be followed by Sebastian Muller. He's the DH on deck for Mohawk Valley. 1-1 count, 1 out, runner on second base. No score, bottom of the first from Vets Park in Little Falls. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that one misses for ball 2. And the count now 2-1 to Ballant. So Mitchell Ballant with 36 hits, 25 runs, 2 home runs, and a .383 batting average on the season. Gavin Ray looking in. Looks at the runner at second and now delivers the pitch. And that is inside for a ball. And the count now 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Mitchell Ballant. Again, Sebastian Muller and Sam Miller due up in the lineup here for Mohawk Valley. Dogs have a runner on second, taking a short lead. That is Corey Adams. And off to the rubber steps Ray to make sure the runner gets back. At the same time, Ballant will step out of the box. Takes a deep breath, and he will step back in to face Ray. So Ballant is set. Ray looking in. Runner on second, taking a short lead. With the second baseman dancing back and forth. And there is ball 4 to Ballant. And that puts runners on first and second. So Sebastian Muller now the batter.
From Quinnipiac University, Sebastian Muller.
So Sebastian Muller, the DH, will step into the batter's box with the runners on first and second for the Dogs, with an opportunity here to put some runs on the board with just 1 out. So Muller, the DH, awaiting the first pitch, runner at second base, and they're going to throw. And bad throw there by the pitcher, Ray. He almost threw it at the runner. Regardless, he slid back. So Muller with 2 home runs, hitting his second home run on Monday night. And the pitch to Muller inside, called a strike, and the count 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike to Muller. Muller hitting .275 on the season. Here's the pitch, and he's going to get off the rubber again, throw to the second baseman. Looking to keep that runner close by on second base. That's Corey Adams at second base and Mitchell Ballant at first for Mohawk Valley. 1 out. At the plate is Sebastian Muller. Here's the pitch. And they swing and a miss. He tried to pull back his swing head, did Muller, but not in time. And the count now 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. And Sam Miller on deck for Mohawk Valley. Dogs looking to put up some runs here in the bottom half of the first. No score thus far. And here's Gavin Ray now with the windup and the 0-2 pitch. That one misses as the catcher, Kyle Pollock, slides and makes the catch, making sure the ball didn't get away after the throw from Gavin Ray. 1-2 count. Muller awaiting the pitch. Ray looks at the runner at second, delivers the pitch, and that is hit down the first base line into foul territory down the right field section. And And the count remains 1-2 to Muller. So Muller is back in the box and ready to go. Gavin Ray picking up his sign from his catcher, Pollock. Looking in, taking a deep stare. And now looks at the runner at second and delivers the pitch. And again, that is fouled off. And the count will remain 1-2 to Sebastian Muller. So with 1 ball, 2 strikes, runners on first and second, no score, 1 out. In the bottom of the first, Gavin Ray will wind and deliver to Sebastian Muller. And he's taking a long stare at the runner at second before he delivers the pitch outside. And again, Pollock sliding over to make the catch. And that will even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Sebastian Muller. 2-2. Muller set and awaiting the pitch from Ray. Here's Ray now with the windup, and the pitch runner takes off. There's a swing and a miss. Throw to third, and they get him at third for the final out as Muller strikes out. And they grab the runner at third to end the inning. So we'll be back after a quick commercial break. We have no score after 1 here in Mohawk Valley.
Little Falls, New York combines the charms of a small town with the conveniences of a much larger city. Of course, you'd expect to find welcoming people, beautiful scenery, family-friendly activities, and plenty to do outdoors. But you might be surprised to find that Little Falls, New York also has an espresso bar, gem shop, art center, French restaurant, antique centers, local hospital, and extensive civic services and amenities. Not to mention homes both beautiful and affordable, nestled in a dramatic natural setting amongst steep hills that descend to the Mohawk River and Erie Canal. Little Falls, New York. It's a great place to spend a few days or a lifetime.
Visit My Little Falls and stay connected with the latest news, information, and events in the city and the area. Our mission is to generate interest in the community and connect residents in a more meaningful way by facilitating deeper conversations about how these stories will shape the future of the Mohawk Valley. Join thousands of weekly visitors who stay up to date with feature stories, interviews, videos, our event calendar, and print publication, the Mohawk Valley Express. It's about timely local news for the community, keeping citizens informed about important issues, telling about the people who live and work here, and giving locally owned businesses the opportunity to reach a very targeted audience of locals and tourists alike. It's a whole new form of media-rich content developed specifically for today's mobile lifestyle and listeners. You can download our iOS app in the iTunes Store, listen to our country music streaming radio station, or sign up for a weekly newsletter. Stop by today at mylittlefalls.com. You'll be glad you did.
Catcher, number 8 from Marist College, Kyle Pollock.
And welcome back. Kyle Pollock will lead things off here in the top of the second inning for the Saugerty Stallions. He will face the pitcher, Hayden Duke. And here's Duke with the windup and the pitch. And there's ball 1 to Pollock. Pollock from Marist College. He's the catcher for the Stallions. Hitting .222 on the year is Pollock. He's a right-handed batter. And the pitch. There's a called strike, and the count is 1-1. A 1 ball, 1 strike. It'll be Kyle Pollock, Connor Kelly, and Josh Blackmore due up here in this second inning for the Stallions. Here's Duke with the 1-1, and that misses for ball 2, and the count now 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike to Pollock. Pollock, again, a right-hander batter, steps out of the box. No score here. Top of the second inning from Veterans Memorial Park in Little Falls, New York. And that one misses for ball 3. And the count now is 3-1. So 3 balls and a strike to Kyle Pollock. Pollock again will step out of the box, take a practice cut before he'll step back in to face Duke. Duke already looking in. And he will now set, wind, and deliver on the 3-1 pitch. And that ball is hit to the shortstop, who makes a nice grab, throws over across. And that's an out. A nice play by shortstop Justin Hackett, throwing out Kyle Pollock for out number 1.
Now coming to play, right fielder number 16 from UMass Lowell, Connor Kelly.
So Connor Kelly now the batter from UMass Lowell. He's the right fielder for the Stallions tonight. He's a left-handed batter, is Kelly. Kelly hitting .250. And it'll be lefty versus lefty here with Duke and Kelly. And Duke delivers a strike to start things off here against Kelly in the count 0-1. Nobody on. 1 out. And here's Duke with the pitch. And that one hit to the third baseman. He's going to catch it right into his glove. Sam Miller makes the catch for out number 2. So Connor Kelly pops out to the third baseman.
Weber International University, Josh Blackmore.
So Josh Blackmore, the batter. He is tonight's designated hitter from Weber International University. So Blackmore, a right-handed batter for the Stallions. He's now at the plate with 2 outs here at the top of the second. No score. Nobody on. Here's the pitch. And called strike 1, and the count is 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And there's the pitch. And that one called a strike. And the count is 0-2 now. No balls and 2 strikes to Blackmore. Duke looking in, grabbing his sign from catcher Ballant. That is Mitchell Ballant, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Quick inning there for the Stallions, and we head to the bottom of the second. We are scoreless.
Than you, but there's no excuse for anyone to work.
Hale Transportation wants to provide their premier customer service for your next bus charter experience. From sporting events, weddings, day and weekend trips, from big cities to rural destinations, Hale Transportation has you covered. Their updated, luxurious, and well-maintained fleet of vehicles coupled with their professional drivers will get you safely to your destination. Hale Transportation vehicles can accommodate up to 56 passengers and are ready for you to hop aboard. For more information, visit HaleTransportationGroup.com.
Fans, if you're looking for that perfect vet for your animal, the DiamondDawgs suggests checking out the Herkimer Veterinary Associates. We send all of our dogs there, and they are treated with kindness, compassion, and tremendous care. Herkimer Veterinary Associates is a full-service veterinary facility located in Herkimer. The professional and courteous staff at Herkimer Veterinary Associates provides the best possible medical, surgical, and dental care for all your animals. Stop in and see them. Tell them the DiamondDawgs sent you. Buell Fuels is your hometown energy company. They have a commitment to quality, service, and value that is second to none. When you call their offices, you get a customer service representative on the other end of the phone, not an answering machine. They are companies pursuing continual growth with many customers, ranging from the residential homeowner to New York State DOT and all of those in between. Let them show you their commitment to serve our communities. Stop in and tell them the DiamondDawgs sent you.
And the first play back here in the bottom of the third is Sam Miller hitting a single to start things off.
Justin Hackett.
So Justin Hackett now the batter for Mohawk Valley with a runner on first. After Sam Miller starts things off with a single to center field. The ball's hit to the third baseman. This might cause problems, and it does. Safe at first base as Justin Hackett runs it out. And runners now on first and second for Mohawk Valley here in the bottom half of the second. So Brian Heckelman now the batter. So here is Heckelman. A right-handed batter ready to face Gavin Ray. Here's the pitch by Ray, shows bunt, pulls back, and there is a strike, the first one to Heckelman. So Heckelman hitting 188 on the season to boost that batting average here with runners on first and second in the bottom of the second with nobody out. Ray looks at the runner at second, delivers the pitch. There's a bunt, and he puts it down right at home plate. Pitcher picks it up and throws over. And they got him at first base, and runners move to second and third after the sacrifice bunt from
now batting the
Brian
right field,
Heckelman.
number 28 from St. Bonaventure University, Mark Daragji.
So Mark Daraski, the right fielder, number 28, a right-handed batter. Coach Luby's going to go out and talk to the umpire on that play to see why that was a safe call, and they're going to talk it over as the home plate umpire is going to come over and chat with the other umpire in the field. And let's see what they decide after a discussion, and they still call him out after talking it over. So Mark Daraski now the batter for Mohawk Valley, hitting .268 on the season. No home runs, 11 runs, 15 hits for Daraski. .268 hitter, bats from the right side. Has runners in scoring position on the second and third. And one out. Here is Ray now with the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss for strike one. 0-1 count. Dawgs looking to get on the board here in the bottom half of the second inning with runners in scoring position and just one out. Ray looks in. Runners on second and third taking short leads, not being held on. And that ball's fouled off down the left field line. And the count now jumps to 0-2 to Daraski. It'll be Daraski and Ross due up before we head to the top of the lineup with Owen Pinsence. But first, Mark Daraski with an 0-2 count. Runners on second and third. Here's Ray now with the windup and the pitch. And that's fouled off. And the count's going to remain 0-2 to Mark Daraski. Daraski, the right fielder, wearing number 28, right-handed batter for Mohawk Valley. Wind now blowing from left to right. And Ray taking a long look, picking up his sign from his catcher. That is Pollock behind the plate. Here's the pitch. And that takes a bounce. And Pollock does his job and keeps it in front of him. And the count now 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Daraski. Runners on second and third looking to come home. Gavin Ray, the pitcher, looks in. Now he sets and will wind and deliver on the 1-2. And that is popped up. And the second baseman is called off by the right fielder, Connor Kelly. Everybody will stay put, as that was not far enough for the runners to tag up.
Now coming to plate, center fielder number 12 from the University of South Florida, Jaden Ross.
So Jaden Ross, now with 2 outs, will come to the plate. So Connor Kelly calling off Carson Clark, the second baseman, who was underneath it almost. And last minute, Kelly called him off and made the catch for out number 2. So Jaden Ross, now the batter. Ross hitting .347 on the season. He's a right-handed bat for Mohawk Valley. Here's the pitch. There's a curveball for strike one. 0-1 count. Again, runners on second and third. No score. Bottom of the second from Vets Memorial Park in Little Falls for a perfect game collegiate baseball league action. Here's Ray with the pitch. And that's fouled off on the first baseline. And the count now jumps to 0-2 to Jaden Ross. Should Ross reach, Owen Pinsence is on deck. That is the top of the lineup for Mohawk Valley. But first, Jaden Ross will have to find a way to get on the base pads. 1 spot for him at first base. Runners on second and third. Here's Gavin Ray now with the pitch. And swing and a miss. And that is strike 3. So runners left stranded for Mohawk Valley on second and third. That is 2 complete. We head to the top of the third. No score from Vets Memorial Park in Little Falls.
Fans, if you're in the market for a new home or are looking to sell your home, make sure you contact our friend Becky Smith at Accent Brokerage. Becky is our neighborhood expert, and she is focused on providing you with the best results and service in the industry. Becky will listen carefully to understand your real estate goals, and she will work hard to create solutions that make sense for you. Whether you are new to the market or an experienced investor, Becky and the folks at Accent Brokerage have the expertise, proven track record, and resources to help you achieve your real estate goals. Stop in and visit with them today. Hey fans, since it's summertime and if you are looking to cool off, make sure you stop in and see our friends at Garrity Pools and Spa in Herkimer for all your pool needs. They pride themselves in always making it a priority to take care of their customers. With the motto, "We do whatever it takes," Garrity Pools has established an around-the-clock relationship with all of their customers, making them the hardest-working pool business in the Mohawk Valley.
Hale Transportation wants to provide their premier customer service for your next bus charter experience. From sporting events, weddings, day and weekend trips, from big cities to rural destinations, Hale Transportation has you covered. Their updated, luxurious, and well-maintained fleet of vehicles coupled with their professional drivers will get you safely to your destination. Hale Transportation vehicles can accommodate up to 56 passengers and are ready for you to hop aboard. For more information, visit HaleTransportationGroup.com.
From the University of Kentucky, Hudson Brown.
And we're back. Hudson Brown will lead things off here in the top of the third for the Stallions. Hudson Brown from Kentucky University, the extra hitter, a left-handed batter. First pitch to Brown is a called strike. So Hudson Brown hitting .214 for the Stallions. 0-1 count now. And here's the windup and pitch, and there's a swing and a miss to Brown. And the count now is 0-2, from Brown, I should say. So no balls and 2 strikes. Hudson Brown steps out of the box before he jumps back in. And will face Hayden Duke. Duke on the 0-2, outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Brown. Again, Brown from Kentucky University is the extra hitter, hitting at .214. 1-2 the count to Brown. Top of the third here. It'll be Brown, Stelloganis, and Alex Rodriguez due up. And there's called strike 3 to Hudson Brown. That is strikeout number 2 on the evening for Hayden Duke.
State University, Aaron Stelloganis.
So Aaron Stelloganis now the batter. A right-handed batter is Stelloganis from Colton State University. Colt State University. I'm sorry about that. And 1 out now to Stelloganis. And that one misses high for ball 1. And the count is 1-0. So with 1 out, Stelloganis at the plate. He'll be followed by Alex Rodriguez, the 9-hitter. And then we go back to the top with Carson Clark. Here's the pitch. And that one misses for ball 2. So 2 balls and no strikes from Duke now to Stelloganis. Two balls and no strikes. Right-hander is Stelloganis. He's the third baseman. And Duke shaking off a few pitches from his catcher, and now he delivers the pitch. And that one called a strike right down the center of the plate. And the count is 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. No score, top of the third. And that one just missing on the outside corner by Duke. The count now 3-1 to Stelloganis. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hayden Duke, the pitcher for Mohawk Valley. He's a lefty. He winds and delivers, and there's a called strike down the center of the plate. 3-2 now the count. Hayden Duke, 1-2 on the season, looking for win number 2. Here's the pitch, and there's a swing and a miss, and a strikeout for Stel Oganis, the third in a row
Now batting the shortstop, number 7
for Hayden Duke.
University, Alex Rodriguez.
Go ahead.
So Alex Rodriguez now the batter for the Stallions. Rodriguez, another righty for Saugerties. He will step into the box to face the left-hander in Hayden Duke. Alex Rodriguez attending Mount San Antonio University, playing shortstop here tonight. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 1. No balls. And 1 strike, 2 outs. Rodriguez jumps back in the box. And here comes the wind-up and pitch by Duke. Shows bunt, pulls it back. And that one just missing on the outside corner. And that will even the count at 1-1 to Rodriguez. So after Rodriguez, should he reach Carson Clark, the top of the lineup for the Stallions here in the top of the third. No score. Duke winds and delivers and misses for ball 2. And the count now is 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Starting to cool down a bit here in the Little Falls. Hot, humid day. Breeze is helping out with the breeze blowing in at the moment. Here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2 in the count now, 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Hayden Duke looking to get strikeout number 4. It'll be 4 in a row if he can strike out Alex Rodriguez here. Well, the crowd making a little noise. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 to Alex Rodriguez as Hayden Duke strikes out the side. 4 in a row. We head to the bottom of the third. Scoreless here in Little Falls.
Fans, if you are in high school and are looking for a college, or if you have an adult who is looking to go back to college, look no further. Right in your own backyard, we have Herkimer College. Students from across the state, nation, and world choose Herkimer College for a number of reasons. The most important is their exceptional academics. Herkimer College ranks among the top 100 community colleges in the U.S. for student success because we consistently achieve impressive graduation and transfer rates. Their students can choose from more than 40 associate's degree and certificate programs in which they'll gain hands-on experience and real-life skills in their major. Go Generals! The DiamondDawgs would like to give a shout-out to Hummel's Office Plus. Hummel's Office Plus's goal is to provide home and office solutions by delivering services and supplies that meet their customer needs and lifestyles. They are committed to being leaders in customer satisfaction and building partnerships with their customers based on confidence, integrity, and trust. They achieve and maintain their strength through dedication to high principles and concern for the people in the communities in which they serve. Go see our friends at Hummel's Office Plus for all your home and office needs. If you're looking for financial professionals, contact Van Meter & Van Meter, LLC. They are a comprehensive financial services firm located in Little Falls. They have the training, the experience, and the resources to help you and your family enjoy the most prosperous, worry-free financial journey through life possible. Contact them today.
And welcome back, fans. Owen Pinsons will lead us off here in the bottom of the third. And the pitch is high to Pinsons for ball 1. So for Pinsons, grounded out to the shortstop in his first at-bat here this evening. 1-0 count. And there's ball number 2 now. So 2 balls and no strikes to Pinsons. It'll be Pinsons, Corey Adams, and Mitchell Ballant due up here in the bottom of the third. Ray winds and delivers, and that ball's hit above the head of Ray. Picked up by the second baseman, but not in time. He's not going to be able to make the play.
Now batting second baseman,
and
number
Owen
37
Pinsons
from
reaches
the
on a
College
single.
Corey Adams.
And Corey Adams now will come to the plate for Mohawk Valley. So Pinsons with the single after hitting the ball above the head of the pitcher. The ball was slowly rolling to the second baseman who picked it up, and the throw was already not going to be there in time, so he did not throw the ball. That was Carson Clark, the second baseman. And Corey Adams, who singled in his first at-bat, will give it a second shot here against Ray. Runner on first, nobody out. And that ball is hit to the shortstop, who's going to scoop it, go to second, and they're not going to get the runner at first. So a forced play at second base for out number one. So Adams reaches on the fielder's choice, and Mitchell Ballant, who walked in his first at bat, now will step up to the plate to face Ray. Well, Ballant has a runner on first, one out here in the bottom of the third. Here's Ray with the windup and the pitch. And in the dirt, stopped by the catcher, Pollock. And the count is 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. And back to first base goes Ray. And the count is 1-0 now to Ballant. Ballant steps back into the box, ready to face Ray. Ray looks over his shoulder at first base, and now he will deliver the pitch. That one misses for ball 2, and the count 2-0 now to Ballant. Sebastian Muller is on deck for Mohawk Valley. But first, Mitchell Ballant with a 2-0 count, 1 out and a runner on first. Here's Ray now with the 2-0 pitch. And down the middle for call, strike one, the count 2-1 to Ballant. Ballant hitting the ball well, hitting .383 with 25 runs and 36 hits. He's got 2 home runs, leads the league in RBIs. Here's the 2-1. Down low for ball 3. The count now 3 balls and 1 strike. The Dogs 17-9 on the season, sitting in second place in the Eastern Division. And in first place, well, guess who? The Amsterdam Mohawks from down the road. And Ray will throw over to first base, and the runner will slide back quickly. That is Corey Adams. And 3-1 the count now as we reset here. And Ray will deliver on the pitch. And does so down low for ball 4. And so Mitchell Ballant will take his second walk of the evening.
35 from Quinnipiac University.
And the Sebastian Muller, now the batter for Mohawk Valley. So Muller with 1 out, runners on first and second. He struck out in at bat number 1. Muller hitting .275. Coming into this ball game, he's ready to face Gavin Ray for the second time. Ray winds and delivers, and that one curves in for a strike, and the count 0-1. So no balls and a strike to Sebastian Muller. Sam Miller is on deck. Ray looks at the runner at second base, now delivers the pitch. That ball hit to the shortstop, who picks it up, throws over to second, and he throws the first for the double play. So Sebastian Muller hits into the double play, and that'll do it for the third inning. We head to the top of the fourth. We are still scoreless here in Little Falls.
As your family starts to grow, so will your priorities. And sometimes finances can be difficult. You need local experts with resources that offer personalized products and services that guide you through life's changes. Whether you're starting out or need money-saving solutions, GPO is here for your family's needs.
Everyone deserves to be cared for and to live well.
At Excellus Blue Cross Blue Shield, that's why we're here.
From new plans that make great coverage more accessible and affordable,
to starting conversations about mental health,
and long-standing inequities.
We're moving beyond what you'd expect from us.
and broadening the very definition of health coverage. Because when we do that, everybody benefits.
Fans, if you're ever in need of home, auto, or life insurance, please make sure you reach out to our local State Farm agent, Scott Greats, in Ilion. Scott's mission is to exceed customer expectations by consistently delivering on his value proposition. Scott wants to help more people in more ways forever. Give Scott Greats at State Farm Insurance a call today and tell him the DiamondDawgs sent you. Hey fans, tell the world you are here at Veterans Memorial Park watching your Mohawk Valley DiamondDawgs. Share your experiences, connect with other fans, and gain behind-the-scenes access to your favorite team. For more information, visit mvdiamonddogs.com or like us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Fans, welcome back for the start of the top of the fourth. And leading things off will be the leadoff hitter Carson Clark for the Stallions. Clark grounded out to the pitcher in his first at-bat, and the first pitch to Clark is a called strike, the count 0-1. No balls and one strike to the second baseman Carson Clark from Wright State University, a left-handed bat for the Stallions. Here is Duke now with the windup and the pitch, and that ball is hit to the second baseman, who makes the stab and throws over, and did not see what the call was. Safe? And safe at first base on a tough play there by the second baseman Corey Adams. And they're going to give that an error to Adams. So he will reach on an error, will Carson Clark. So Andrew Amato, who walked in at bat number one, is ready to face Hayden Duke here for the second time here in the top of the fourth. Amato from the University of Delaware. He's the center fielder, who was hitting .360 as he entered this game. He's a left-handed batter. He's going to face the lefty in Duke for the second time here this evening. Duke picks up his sign and delivers the pitch. In the dirt, stopped by the catcher Ballant, and the runner's going to stay put at first base as Ballant stared him down from his perch at home. 1-0 count to Amato. Amato in the box with that bright pink arm guard, or whatever it's called. And they're going to go back to first. I was trying to think. Arm sleeve, that's what it's called. I knew the name of that thing. 1-0 count. When it gets hot up here, sometimes the cells don't work as quickly as they should. Therefore, it takes a while to think of the word, like arm sleeve. 1-0 count. And Amato awaits the pitch. Runner on first base taking a short lead. And there's called strike two to Amato. Strike one, I'm sorry. And count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike as Amato steps out of the batter's box momentarily, steps back in. Adjusts his batting cap, holding onto it for a second. And now we await the pitch from the pitcher. He's going to go first, and the runner will slide back again, as that is Carson Clark, who reached on the error. Hayden Duke, the pitcher on the mound. A 1-1 count here to Andrew Amato. Amato, the center fielder for the Stallions. Here's the windup and pitch by Duke, and that one's down low. Throw to first base by Ballant, and the runner quickly getting back. And they count now 2-1. So 2 balls and a strike to Amato. Corey Diddell is on deck. Amato out of the box still. Now he jumps back in, taps home plate. He always goes to the brim of his helmet, and he is ready to go. 2-1 is the count. Here's the windup and the pitch, and that is outside for ball 3 in the count now, 3-1. So 3 balls and 1 strike to Amato. Duke looking in, picking up his sign from Mitchell Ballant. Ballant delivers a sign. Duke stares, now looks at the runner at first base. Kicks and goes back to first. The runner gets back, and that runner is Carson Clark. Duke again steps on the rubber, waiting for Amato to get back into the box. Again, he goes to his brim. And we are ready to go. 3-1. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2. And the count is now full to Amato, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So 3-2 now to Amato. With nobody out, runner on first. We're in the top of the 4th inning here in Little Falls as Hayden Duke shaking a few pitches off from his catcher Ballant. And looks like he decides on the pitch, and now will wind and deliver. Ball is hit fouled on the first base line, and we will reset and do it again with a 3-2 count. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to Andrew Amato.
Missed it by that much.
So full count as Amato jumps back into the box. And Hayden Duke looking in. He's in a set now. Again, look at that runner at first for a second. And again, he's going to go back to first. Did not like the lead he was taking, so he's going to throw back and push him back to first base. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Amato. Runner on first, taking a short lead, being held by the first baseman, Brian Hackelman. 3-2 count. Here's the windup in the pitch, and that is high, brushing off Amato, and he will take his base. Now runners on first and second.
First baseman, number 41 from Georgia Southern University, Corey Dowdle.
So Amato walks for the second time, and Corey Dowdle now will come to the plate. He also walked on his first at bat here tonight against Duke. Dowdle from the University of Georgia Southern. He's the first baseman and a right-handed batter for the Stallions. Runners on first and second, taking short leads. And Duke will deliver the pitch down low for ball 1 now to Dowdle. Dowdle hitting .262 coming into this ball game for the Stallions. 1-0 count. And here's the kick and the pitch. And that misses for ball 2. The count now 2 balls and no strikes to Corey Dowdle. So Dowdle has walked once before. He's got runners on first and second. Again, with nobody out, top of the 4th. No score thus far here in the ball game. There's the windup and the pitch, and that's fouled off. And the count is 2-1 now to Dowdle. So 2 balls and a strike. Corey Dowdle, big first baseman for the Stallions. He will step back into the batter's box, awaiting Hayden Duke's pitch. That pitch is a 2-1 pitch. And before that happens, Duke will look at the runner at second base a few times. And will do it a 3rd time before he delivers the pitch. And that is popped into right field. And Duraski is there, makes the catch, and the runner will tag up and head to 3rd. That is out number 1 after Corey Dowdle pops it out.
Number 23 from Marist College, Ethan Conrad.
So Ethan Conrad, who grounded out in at-bat number 1, is now the batter for the Stallions with 1 out and runners on the corners. So runners on first and third for Conrad. Conrad, the left fielder, hitting .326. For Conrad, grounded out in the first time he came to meet Hayden Duke tonight. Duke now winds and delivers, and that ball is hit over the head of the first baseman into right field, and that will score the first run of the ball game. And runners are going to head to second and third on the play.
Now coming to plate, the catcher number 8 from Marist College, Kyle Pollock.
And Kyle Pollock now the batter for the Stallions with the 1-0 advantage. So here is Kyle Pollock, who grounded out to the shortstop in his first at bat, and Mitchell Ballant was on to talk to his pitcher Hayden Duke momentarily. And Duke has runners on second and third with 1 out and a 1-0 lead. They're going to go back to first base on a semi-trick play that did not work. And what happened there was Duke went to first base. And the runner came flying home. I think they were checking to see if the runner was safe at first. And they're going to send the runner back to third base. So look, first I thought it was a trick play, but it wasn't. He was checking the runner at first. The runner took off. And we're back to where we were. We're going to do it again. And they call safe. Well, that was a strange set of things going on there. And now the umpire will decide to clean off home plate. So interesting couple plays here. And the umpire thought a good time to wipe off the plate would be now. So with one out, we have Kyle Pollock at the plate. Runners on second and third. And a 1-0 lead. Here's Duke now with the windup and the pitch. That one misses inside for ball one. So 1 ball, no strikes. As Kyle Pollock at the plate, Connor Kelly on deck. The Stallions again have runners on second and third. A 1-0 advantage here in the top of the fourth. Windup and pitch. Down low for a ball. And the count now 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes. Pollock hitting .222 for the Stallions. There's pitch number 3, and there's a strike. And the count now 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Pollock. Duke looking in, taking a long stare before he settles on the pitch. And now delivers. That ball hit to Corey Adams, the second baseman, is going to scoop it and throw over to first, but a run will score. And now a 2-0 advantage
right fielder, number 16,
after the ground out from Kyle Pollock, picking up the RBI. So Connor Kelly will come to the plate, having popped out to third base in his first at bat. And the score now 2-0 with 2 outs. Thank you. So 2 outs. And there's the pitch to Kelly, a lefty. And that one misses to Kelly, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Connor Kelly pumped out to the third baseman. He's from UMass Lowell, where he's attending college and playing baseball. He is the right fielder, a left-handed batter. There's pitch number 2, missing for ball 2, and the count now 2-0 from Duke. Connor Kelly hitting .250 for the Stallions. Here's the windup and the pitch. And there's a call strike 2. And the count 2-1, sorry. 2 balls and 1 strike to Kelly with 2 outs. Runner on third. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 3. And the count now 3-1 to Kelly. So Hayden Duke looking to get out of this inning here with just minimal damage with 2 runs scored. He's got a runner on third, Connor Kelly at the plate with a 3-1 count. There's the windup and the pitch. And there's a little foul ball off of Kelly. And the count now full at 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. So here's the 3-2 pitch now to Connor Kelly with 2 outs and a runner on third. Here's the pitch by Duke, and that ball is hit to the shortstop, Hackett, who's going to pick it up and throw over to first. And that'll do it for the inning, but 2 runs come across. And a 2-0 lead for the Saugerty Stallions as we head to the bottom of the 4th.
All right, fans, it's now.
Will your tires make it through this summer driving season safely? The Tire Shop, 155 Erie Boulevard, Canajoharie, will make sure that you and your family are safe. When was the last time you had that oil changed? The Tire Shop, 155 Erie Boulevard, Canajoharie. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 6. Scott and his staff wish all graduates only the best. Make wise choices. Shape your future. Call 518-673-5399.
Vans NBT Bank is an independent community bank based in Norwich, New York. They trace their roots back to 1856 and are proud of their heritage of building long-term financial relationships. Today, NBT Bank offers personal banking, asset management, and business services through a network of more than 155 banking locations in 5 states. Their customers have the added convenience of an extensive ATM network, and they also provide many services online. Tell them your DiamondDawgs sent you. Leather Stocking Credit Union, established in 1977, is a not-for-profit financial cooperative located in Cooperstown, New York, the home of the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. LCU is a not-for-profit, locally run financial institution formed to serve groups of people who have a common bond, such as where they work or live.
Sam Miller.
Welcome back, folks. Sam Miller will lead things off here in the bottom of the 4th for Mohawk Valley. It'll be Sam Miller, Justin Hackett, and Brian Heckelman all due up here in the bottom of the 4th. With the Dogs down 2-0 as the Stallions picked up 2 in the top half of the 4th. Now DiamondDawgs will try to do their job here and get those back for the pitcher. So they check the swing on that. It is called a strike. The count 0-1 to Miller from Columbia University. And Miller fouls that one off. And the count 0-2. Miller has singled in his first at bat tonight. Hitting .245 with the 1 home run, 19 runs for Miller, and 23 hits. As Ray shakes one off, now he will deliver. And that misses for ball 1, and the count 1-2 now to Sam Miller, the third baseman for Mohawk Valley. Miller, a right-handed batter. Here's the windup and pitch. And that's a check swing, and he hits it to the second baseman, who's going to scoop it and throw over. That is Carson Clark, and that is out number 1 of the inning for Mohawk Valley.
Coming to the plate is the shortstop, number 25 from Bryant University.
So Justin Hackett now the batter for Mohawk Valley. Hackett picked up a single in his first time around against Gavin Ray. And he will step into the batter's box with 1 out and nobody on here. Big swing and a miss for strike 1. And the count is 0-1 now to Hackett. Hackett ready for pitch number 2, and that one almost hitting him. Did not, and the count remains now, or not, count jumps, I'm sorry, to 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Hackett. Here's the windup and the pitch, and that one gets past the catcher for ball 2, and we have a 2-1 count now to Justin Hackett, the shortstop. Hackett hitting .272 on the season. He's got 1 home run, 19 runs and 22 hits. Here's the pitch. Down low for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike now to Hackett. Hackett steps out of the box momentarily. Checks the count with the umpire before he jumps back in now to face Ray. Ray looks in, takes a deep breath, and he will wind and deliver on the 3-1. And that one is popped into foul territory down the first base line. And the count is now full to Justin Hackett. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 now to Justin Hackett. Gavin Ray looking in, winding, and will deliver. And then again is fouled off on the first base line by Hackett. And he will do it all again with a 3-2 count. So Hackett will return to the batter's box, pick up his bat. Brian Heckelman on deck for Mohawk Valley. Here's Ray with the pitch, and there's a swing and a miss for a strikeout to Justin Hackett.
Now come to play first baseman number 13 from Towson University, Brian Heckelman.
So Brian Heckelman, who had a sac bunt in his first at bat, will come to the plate. Heckelman, number 13, he's the first baseman for Mohawk Valley. He will step into the batter's box with 2 outs and nobody on here as that ball takes a bounce in front of the catcher. That is Kyle Pollock. And the count is 1-0 to Heckelman. Fresh set of baseballs comes into the ball game for the umpire. He will put that in his little satchel. I love that word. And the count is 1-0. Here's the windup and pitch by Ray. Is high for ball 2. And the count is 2-0 now to Brian Heckelman. Mark Duraski on deck. Should Heckelman reach here. Here's the windup and the 2-0 pitch. Down low for ball 3. And quickly a 3-0 count now to Brian Heckelman with nobody on. And 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Dawgs down 2-0. Those 2 runs coming in the top half of the 4th for the Stallions. Gavin Ray, the pitcher, he winds and delivers. And he puts it down the middle for a call, strike 1. And the count 3-1 now to Heckelman. Heckelman jumps back into the box, taps the plate. And there comes the pitch from Ray. And that is popped high into center field. Center fielder Andrew Amato will make the grab for out number 3. And that'll do it for 4 innings of baseball here in Little Falls. The score remains 2-0 Socrates.
Fans, if you are in high school and are looking for a college, or if you have an adult who is looking to go back to college, look no further. Right in your own backyard, we have Herkimer College. Students from across the state, nation, and world choose Herkimer College for a number of reasons. The most important is their exceptional academics. Herkimer College ranks among the top 100 community colleges in the U.S. for student success because we consistently achieve impressive graduation and transfer rates. Their students can choose from more than 40 associate's degree and certificate programs in which they'll gain hands-on experience and real-life skills in their major. Go Generals! The DiamondDawgs would like to give a shout-out to Hummel's Office Plus. Hummel's Office Plus's goal is to provide home and office solutions by delivering services and supplies that meet their customer needs and lifestyles. They are committed to being leaders in customer satisfaction and building partnerships with their customers based on confidence, integrity, and trust. They achieve and maintain their strength through dedication to high principles and concern for the people in the communities in which they serve. Go see our friends at Hummel's Office Plus for all your home and office needs.
And welcome back, folks, for the top of the 5th.
35 from Weber International University, Josh Blackmore.
And Josh Blackmore is the batter for the Stallions here. So here is Blackmore, who struck out in his first at-bat here tonight. And here's the pitch. Here's a call, strike to Blackmore. And the count now is 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Duke with the pitch, and that one is strike 2 as that was fouled off in the count now, 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes to Blackmore, who is the DH tonight. He is from Weber International University. It'll be Blackmore, Hudson Brown, and Aaron Esteloganis. All 3 striking out in their first at-bats here tonight. That one outside by Duke in the count 1-2. And Duke looking in now. He will set, wind, and deliver. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 3. That's the second strikeout of the evening for Josh Blackmore.
Now batting the extra hitter, number 18 from the University of Kentucky, Hudson Brown.
So Hudson Brown, who also struck out in his first at-bat here tonight, will try at-bat number 2 against Hayden Duke. He is from Kentucky University, is Brown, hitting .214 on the season. He's left-handed batter to face the lefty in Duke. And first pitch called a strike to Brown in the count 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike. Brown steps back into the box to face Duke. Duke is set. He will wind and deliver now. And there is strike 2 in the count now, 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes as Duke looking to strike out Brown for the second time this evening. 5 strikeouts thus far on the evening for Duke. Here's the windup now. And the pitch to Brown. And that one is high. Left high by Brown, and the count 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. And Aaron Stelloganis is on deck for the Stallions. 1-2 pitch now coming from Duke. And call, strike 3 on the outside corner. Second strikeout to Hudson Brown. And that is the 6th of the evening for Hayden Duke. So Aaron Stelloganis now the batter who also struck out in his first attempt against Hayden Duke. So with 2 outs, Hayden Duke looking to do the same here as he has struck out the bottom half of the lineup here with Blackmore striking out twice, Brown striking out twice, Stelloganis striking out once, and Rodriguez striking out once. Looking to continue that trend here is Duke after he delivers the first pitch for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the windup and pitch. And there is strike 2. And the count now 0-2 to Stelloganis. So Hayden Duke having the number here thus far of these bottom half batters. Here's the windup now and pitch by Duke with the 0-2 count. And that misses for ball 1. And the count 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to the righty Stelloganis. Lefty on the mound is Hayden Duke. He looks in now and will deliver on the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. And some words of encouragement coming from the catcher, Mitchell Ballant, behind the plate for Mohawk Valley. A 2-2 count now to Stelloganis. And Duke will shake off a few pitches. And he will settle in on 1 here and will wind and deliver. And there's inside corner call, strike 3. And that is the 7th strikeout of the evening for Duke, striking out Stelloganis for the second time. So we head to the bottom of the 5th. It is 2-0 Socrates.
At Price Chopper and Market 32, we want to help you shop smart to get the best quality and value for you and your family. That's why we created
More ways to save.
Just Use Your Advantage card to save your way with weekly specials, price chops, lowdowns, stock-up savings, fair to compare, and Advantage rewards. Now that's smart shopping. More ways to save at Price Chopper and Market 32.
Hey fans, tell the world you are here at Veterans Memorial Park watching your Mohawk Valley DiamondDawgs. Share your experiences, connect with other fans, and gain behind-the-scenes access to your favorite team. For more information, visit mvdiamonddogs.com or like us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
And welcome back, fans, for the bottom of the 5th. Mark Daraski is the batter for Mohawk Valley. He'll be followed by Jaden Ross, and then back to the top we go with Owen Pinson. Here's the first pitch, and that is called a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. That was down low to Duraski, he popped out to right field in his first at bat here tonight. Dawgs down 2-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch. And that's fouled off in the count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The starting pitcher for the Stallions, Gavin Ray, still pitching here in the bottom of the 5th inning. As the same is the case in the top of the 5th for Mohawk Valley, as the starter Hayden Duke still wheeling and dealing. There's a swing and a miss for strike 2 in the count now 1-2 to Duraski. Jaden Ross on deck. 1-2 count. Ray shrugs off a few pitches, now delivers the pitch, and that one gets away, and the runner's going to head to first base, and he will reach safely after the ball got away from the catcher. So he strikes out, error on the catcher.
Now batting center fielder number 12 from the University of South Florida, Jaden Ross.
So Jaden Ross now the batter for Mohawk Valley. He struck out in his first attempt here tonight. So Jaden Ross with a runner on first base. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Ray looks over his shoulder at the runner being held on by the first baseman. That's in the dirt, and Pollock grabs it, but already too late as the runner took off, and now at second base is Duraski. So runner now in scoring position for Mohawk Valley. The tying run at the plate in Jaden Ross. So for Ross, good news as he announced he is attending a new college. That is the University of South Florida. So congratulations to Jaden Ross. And there is a swing and a miss by Ross. The count is 1-1. Always exciting to see kids get bigger opportunities, and the Major League Baseball draft is just around the corner, and some DiamondDawgs players hoping to get their names called. We'll let you know as we hear as the draft starts up not too long from now. There's ball 2, so 2 balls and 1 strike now to Ross. Owen Pinsent is on deck for Mohawk Valley. 2-1 the count, nobody out. Runner on second for Mohawk Valley. Here's the windup and pitch by Ray. And there's a swing and a miss, and the count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2 balls and 2 strikes. We'll wait the pitch from Gavin Ray. Looks at the runner at second base, who's taking a short lead, takes another look, and now he would deliver the pitch. High for ball number 3. And the count now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Jaden Ross. Ross steps out of the box before jumping back in, tapping the plate, and awaiting the pitch from Gavin Ray. Ray looking in, taking a long stare. And looks like he's ready to go. You look at the runner at second and wind and deliver. Called strike 3 as Jaden Ross thought he had the walk, and he did not realize he got called out on the strikeout as he took off his gloves and was heading to first base.
Now batting left fielder number 23
out number
from
1.
The University of New Haven, Owen Pinsent.
So Owen Pinsent now will come to the plate for the Dawgs with a runner on second base and just 1 out. And runner at second was dancing around, took a few extra steps, and Gavin Ray did not like that, stepped off the rubber. No one was there to cover, so he did not throw the ball. Nonetheless, stopped the runner from advancing. Here's the pitch now to Pinsent, and that's popped foul, and the count is 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Owen Pinsent, the left fielder. Pinsent has grounded out and singled here tonight. Gavin Ray looking in. Again, glances at the runner at second, delivers the pitch. The ball is hit to the third baseman. He can't handle it, and everyone's going to be safe.
Now coming to play second baseman number 37 from the College of William and Mary, Corey Adams.
So Corey Adams now the batter. So Corey Adams comes to the plate now for Mohawk Valley with runners on the corners. Runners on first and third now with one out. Dawgs looking to cut into this 2-0 lead here. Here is the pitch to Adams, and that misses for ball one. So Adams reached on a fielder's choice in his last at bat, also singled. A 1-0 count now to Adams. He's going to step out of the box. Adams has a few words with the umpire. They're chatting a little bit. And 1-0, and we're going to go back to first base as the runner quickly getting back. One 0 count. Here's the windup now on the pitch to Adams. Swing and a miss. Runner takes off. Here's the throw. Not in time. They're coming home. And out at home. So Dawgs tried to score there. And the runner is safe at second, but thrown out at home for out number 2. So Corey Adams still at the plate. And I believe the umpire said 1-1 or 2-1. I'm not really sure. So here is the pitch now. And there's called a strike 2. So 1-2 the count to Corey Adams, runner on second base now with 2 outs as the runner thrown out at home. And Ray shakes off a few pitches, and he will deliver now on the 1-2. And that misses for ball 2, and the count now 2-2. Oh, 3-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes as we get a correction from the umpire. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Adams. Here is Ray now with the windup and the 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, stopped by the catcher. And they're going to say he went around. They touch the batter, and that'll do it for the inning as he strikes out. And the score remains 2-0 as we head to the top of the 6th.
You're in the market for a new home, or you're looking to sell.
Fans, if you're ever in need of home, auto, or life insurance, please make sure you reach out to our local State Farm agent, Scott Greats, in Ilion. Scott's mission is to exceed customer expectations by consistently delivering on his value proposition. Scott wants to help more people in more ways forever. Give Scott Greats at State Farm Insurance a call today and tell him the DiamondDawgs sent you. Fans, if you are in high school and are looking for a college, or if you have an adult who is looking to go back to college, look no further. Right in your own backyard, we have Herkimer College. Students from across the state, nation, and world choose Herkimer College for a number of reasons. The most important is their exceptional academics. Herkimer College ranks among the top 100 community colleges in the U.S. for student success because we consistently achieve impressive graduation and transfer rates. Their students can choose from more than 40 associate's degree and certificate programs in which they'll gain hands-on experience and real-life skills in their major. Go Generals! The DiamondDawgs would like to give a shout-out to Hummel's Office Plus. Hummel's Office Plus's goal is to provide home and office solutions by delivering services and supplies that meet their customer needs and lifestyles. They are committed to being leaders in customer satisfaction and building partnerships with their customers based on confidence, integrity, and trust. They achieve and maintain their strength through dedication to high principles and concern for the people in the communities in which they serve. Go see our friends at Hummel's Office Plus for all your home and office needs.
And welcome back, fans, for the
Ladies and
start of the
gentlemen,
top of the sixth.
shortstop number 7 from Mount San Antonio University.
So
Alex
leading
Rodriguez.
off for the Stallions is number 7, Alex Rodriguez. Alex Rodriguez, the batter, he struck out for the Stallions. This is the run of strikeouts between the bottom half of the lineup. Thus far between the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts. 0-1 count to Rodriguez to start things off here. So 0-1. Here comes pitch number 2 from Duke. Duke will wind and deliver outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez. And Rodriguez steps out momentarily before he will step back in to face Hayden Duke. Duke looks in, now he sets, and he will wind and deliver. And does so in the dirt. For ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count to Rodriguez. After Rodriguez, it is Carson Clark and Andrew Amato. Here's the pitch. And that's fouled off in the count now 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rodriguez. Again, struck out in his first try tonight against Hayden Duke. Beauty of baseball, you get multiple shots at the same guy. So here's shot number 2 for Rodriguez. And there's a swing and a miss, and the outcome is the same. Another strikeout for Hayden Duke, the second strikeout to Alex Rodriguez.
Second baseman number 5 from Wright State University, Carson Clark.
So Carson Clark, now the batter. So 8 strikeouts on the evening now for Duke. Clark reached on an error and grounded out. And that is outside. 4 ball, 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Clark. 1-0 count. Left-handed batter is Clark, facing the lefty and Hayden Duke. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that misses. And the count now 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Two-0 count. And there's a strike. And the count is 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Carson Clark. Andrew Amato is on deck for the Stallions. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2. And the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 8 strikeouts thus far for Duke. Looking to reach the magic number of 10. Here's the windup and the pitch. And there's called strike 3. So there is strikeout number 9 on the evening for Duke.
University of Delaware, Andrew Amato.
So Andrew Amato now, who has walked twice, will come to the plate to face Duke. Amato, a left-handed batter, 2 walks tonight with 2 outs and nobody on here in the top of the 6th inning. Amato having a little conversation with the home plate umpire, kicking some dirt around. Steps into the batter's box, and it will face Duke. Duke looks in. And here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1, and the count 1-0 to Amato. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, 2 walks on the evening for Amato. He's from the University of Delaware, playing center field tonight for the Stallions. And that one is fouled off on the right side on the first baseline, and he will come back with a 1-1 count, Will Amato. So 1 ball and 1 strike to the left-handed hitting Andrew Amato. So lefty versus lefty here. Duke looking for a strikeout number 10. He's at 9 at the moment. Duke looks in now, and he will wind and deliver on the 1-1. And a little ball hit foul again down the first base line. The count now 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes to Amato. Corey Dodell is on deck for the Stallions. Should Amato reach? 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 6th, 2-0. Saugerty Stallions, the visitors, leading here in Little Falls. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that is down low for ball 2. And the count now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So with 2 balls and 2 strikes, Hayden Duke looking in, awaiting the batter Amato get back into the box, and he is ready to go. Here's the pitch, and that ball is hit sharply to right field, and Amato's going to head to second, and he's going to go to third, and the throw comes in late, and he will safely reach third, Will Amato. So Amato now at third base for Corey Dowdle.
Now batting first baseman number 41 from Georgia Southern University, Corey Dowdle.
Corey Dowdle, who walked and flew out in his first 2 attempts here tonight against Duke. So a runner on third base now for the Stallions with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Hayden Duke, the starter in the ballgame, looking to pick up 1 more out here in the top of the 6th. First pitch to Dowdle is down low for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Dowdle steps back in the box, awaiting the pitch from Duke. Duke sets, winds, and delivers. And that ball is hit to the third baseman, who makes the grab to end the inning. So no runs score in the inning. It is 2-0. Stallions ahead as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
Fans of this.
Hale Transportation wants to provide their premier customer service for your next bus charter experience. From sporting events, weddings, day and weekend trips, from big cities to rural destinations, Hale Transportation has you covered. Their updated, luxurious, and well-maintained fleet of vehicles coupled with their professional drivers will get you safely to your destination. Hale Transportation vehicles can accommodate up to 56 passengers and are ready for you to hop aboard. For more information, visit HaleTransportationGroup.com.
Fans, if you're looking for that perfect vet for your animal, the DiamondDawgs suggest checking out the Herkimer Veterinary Associates. We send all of our dogs there, and they are treated with kindness, compassion, and tremendous care. Herkimer Veterinary Associates is a full-service veterinary facility located in Herkimer. The professional and courteous staff at Herkimer Veterinary Associates provides the best possible medical, surgical, and dental care for all your animals. Stop in and see them. Tell them the DiamondDawgs sent you. Buell Fuels is your hometown energy company. They have a commitment to quality, service, and value that is second to none. When you call their offices, you get a customer service representative on the other end of the phone, not an answering machine. They are companies pursuing continual growth with many customers, ranging from the residential homeowner to New York State DOT and all of those in between. Let them show you their commitment to serve our communities. Stop in and tell them the DiamondDawgs sent you. Fans, have you ever dug for diamonds? Well, if you haven't, then you're in luck. Just 15 miles from here, we have the Herkimer Diamond Mines KOA. Their diamonds are beautiful, fun to find, and the whole family can dig for them. The diamonds, which are actually quartz crystals, were faceted by nature 500 million years ago. At Herkimer Diamond Mines KOA, guests experience upstate New York's largest jewelry store, museum, a fossil and gemstone sluicing area, and can even stay in themed cottages and lodges. Take a trip over.
Welcome back, fans, for the bottom of the 6th. Mitchell Ballant will lead things off, and he will get hit by the pitch, and he will take his base. So 1 pitch hits Ballant, and he will head over to first base.
Designated hitter number 35 from Quinnipiac University, Sebastian Muller.
So Sebastian Muller, who has grounded out to short in his last at-bat, also struck out. The right-hander will jump into the batter's box to face Gavin Ray. Runner on first, nobody out. Bottom sixth. And that's fouled off, and the count is 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike to Sebastian Muller, the DH, number 35 for Mohawk Valley. Gavin Ray looking in. Activity in the bullpen for the Stallions. He goes back to first, and safe is the call as Mitchell Ballant quickly hustling back. As I mentioned, some activity in the bullpen for the Stallions. Here's Ray with the pitch now. Bunt right to the pitcher, and he will pick it up and throw to first and advance the runner to second.
Number 15 from
Muller.
Columbia University, Sam Miller.
So sacrifice bunt for Sebastian Muller will bring up Sam Miller, who grounded out in his last at-bat. He also singled in his first at-bat here tonight. So Sam Miller will step into the box with 1 out. Bottom of the 6th, runner on second base. There's the windup and pitch by Ray. And that ball hit right back to the pitcher. He drops it, picks it up, goes to first. And there's out number 2 as Miller hits it right back to the pitcher.
25 from Bryant University, Justin Hackett.
So Justin Hackett, who has singled and struck out tonight, will come to the plate with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Dogs are down 2-0. We get to the latter innings here of the ball game. So Ray looks in with a runner on second base and 2 outs. And he winds and delivers to Hackett for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Justin Hackett, the shortstop for Mohawk Valley. A .272 hitter is Hackett, a right-hander at the plate. With the righty on the mound in Ray. Here's the pitch. And called a strike inside a portion of the plate. And the count is 1-1, as Hackett's wondering where that was. And the count is 1-1. 1-1 count. Ray looking in. Runner at second, taking a short lead, not being held on by the second baseman. So Ray will set now. Glance at that runner and deliver the pitch. And he does so high for a ball on the count, 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike now to Hackett from Ray. Ray on the rubber now. Looking in, shakes off Pollock a few times. And now he is happy with the selection, and he will wind and deliver after looking at the runner at second. And that's fouled off. And the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Justin Hackett. So with 2 outs, Brian Heckelman is on deck for Mohawk Valley should Hackett reach. Bottom of the 6th, 2-0. The visitors from Saugerties ahead. Ray looks in. He sets, winds, and delivers in the dirt. But the batter started the swing. Let's see what happens. And they're waiting for a call. Safe, they say. He did not swing. So a full count now to Justin Hackett. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gavin Ray, the pitcher, the starting pitcher for the Stallions. Both starters still in this ball game for both teams. We're at the bottom of the 6th, 2-0 to score. Stallions ahead. Here comes the windup and the pitch by Ray. And there's a call to strike 3. That appeared to be low, and maybe it was, but it doesn't matter because that's what the umpire called, and that'll do it for the inning. So after 6 complete, it is 2-0 Stallions.
Quality, service, and value that is.
Little Falls, New York combines the charms of a small town with the conveniences of a much larger city. Of course, you'd expect to find welcoming people, beautiful scenery, family-friendly activities, and plenty to do outdoors. But you might be surprised to find that Little Falls, New York also has an espresso bar, gem shop, art center, French restaurant, antique centers, local hospital, and extensive civic services and amenities. Not to mention homes both beautiful and affordable, nestled in a dramatic natural setting amongst steep hills that descend to the Mohawk River and Erie Canal. Little Falls, New York. It's a great place to spend a few days or a lifetime. Fans, if you're looking for that perfect vet for your animal, the DiamondDawgs suggest checking out the Herkimer Veterinary Associates. We send all of our dogs there, and they are treated with kindness, compassion, and tremendous care. Herkimer Veterinary Associates is a full-service veterinary facility located in Herkimer. The professional and courteous staff at Herkimer Veterinary Associates provides the best possible medical, surgical, and dental care for all your animals. Stop in and see them. Tell them the DiamondDawgs sent you. Fans, have you ever dug for diamonds? Well, if you haven't, then you're in luck. Just 15 miles from here, we have the Herkimer Diamond Mines KOA. Their diamonds are beautiful, fun to find, and the whole family can dig for them. The diamonds, which are actually quartz crystals, were faceted by nature 500 million years ago. At Herkimer Diamond Mines KOA, guests experience upstate New York's largest jewelry store, museum, a fossil and gemstone sluicing area, and can even stay in themed cottages and lodges. Take a trip over to the Herkimer Diamond Mines KOA and tell them your DiamondDawgs sent you. Hey fans, since it's summertime and if you're looking to cool off, make sure you stop in and see our friends at Garrity Pools and Spa in Herkimer for all your pool needs. They pride themselves in always making it a priority to take care of their customers. With the motto, "We do whatever it takes," Garrity Pools has established an around-the-clock relationship with all of their customers, making them the hardest-working pool business in the Mohawk Valley.
Hale Transportation wants to provide their premier customer service for your next bus charter experience. From sporting events, weddings, day and weekend trips, from big cities to rural destinations, Hale Transportation has you covered. Their updated, luxurious, and well-maintained fleet of vehicles coupled with their professional drivers will get you safely to your destination. Hale Transportation vehicles can accommodate up to 56 passengers and are ready for you to hop aboard. For more information, visit HaleTransportationGroup.com.
Welcome back, fans. For the start of the top of the seventh, new pitcher on the mound for Mohawk Valley is Matt Alduino, number 30. And at the plate is Ethan Conrad. He takes the first pitch for a ball. The count 1-0. There is a strike to Conrad. The count now 1-1. So Alduino, a left-handed pitcher. He took over for Hayden Duke. And here's the windup and the pitch. Conrad pops that up into foul territory down the third base line. And they count now 1-2 to Conrad. Ethan Conrad, a ground out and an RBI double. He is from Marist University, left fielder for tonight. He's a left-handed batter facing the lefty in Alduino. Here's the windup now in the pitch. And that ball is hit to the shortstop. Big long throw and not in time, as that was a tough play there for the shortstop for Mohawk Valley, Justin Hackett.
Coming to plate, the catcher, number 8 from Marist College, Kyle Pollock.
So Kyle Pollock, now the batter for the Stallions. So Pollock is the catcher from Marist. That was teammate Ethan Conrad, who singled ahead of him. For Pollock, 2 ground outs this evening, so 0 for 2 for Pollock. Alduino looking in now. Has a runner on first, nobody out. And they're going to go back to first, and he will slide back quickly. Will the runner, Ethan Conrad. So Kyle Pollock at the plate. He'll be followed by Connor Kelly here in the top of the seventh. Here's the windup and pitch now by the lefty. And down low for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes to Pollock. 2-0 is the score, top of the seventh. The Saugerty Stallions ahead here against the Mohawk Valley DiamondDawgs in this perfect game collegiate baseball league action. That one misses for ball 2, and the count now is 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes to Pollock. Pollock is a right-hander facing the lefty. Here's the pitch. And that ball is hit to Hackett again, and he's going to go to second. And They turn the double play, so a 6-4-3 double play for Mohawk Valley, and they now have 2 outs.
UMass Lowell, Connor Kelly.
So Connor Kelly now will come to the plate with 2 outs on a nice double play there by Mohawk Valley. That was Justin Hackett to Corey Adams to Brian Heckelman, so 6-4-3 double play. Here's the pitch to Kelly, and outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Kelly also 0 for 2 tonight. He is from UMass Lowell, playing right field here for the Stallions. Kelly hitting .250 for Saugerties. Left-hander versus left-hander here with Alduino at the rubber, and at the plate is Connor Kelly. That one misses for ball 2, so 2 balls and no strikes now to Kelly. 2-0 count. Here's the windup and pitch. That one misses for ball 3. That was down low, and they count now 3-0. So 3 balls and no strikes. We had 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Dawgs down 2-0. Here's the windup and the pitch. Called strike 2 or 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the 3-1 pitch now. And there is strike 2. Saw it coming, so I called it early. 3-2 count now to Kelly. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Kelly will jump back in the box with 2 outs. A full count now to Kelly. Here's the windup and pitch. And that is popped up. And the shortstop will make the grab. It's Justin Hackett. And that does it for the inning. We head to the bottom of the 7th. It is 2-0. Saugerties Stallions. Back after this.
If you are looking for some shopping and dining, head on over to Canal Place, where you will find quaint shops, galleries, restaurants, and inns situated in the old mill buildings and storefronts along the waterfront of Canal Place. They've become known as the happening place for the arts in the Mohawk Valley. Not so long ago, many of these buildings were working mills serving the garment industry. Even today, after conversion to service retail space, many of these rugged but lovely structures speak to our great regional manufacturing heritage. If you're looking for fine arts, entertainment, or antiques, you simply must pay a visit to Canal Place. If you are looking for some shopping and dining, head on over to Canal Place, where you will find quaint shops, galleries, restaurants, and inns situated in the old mill buildings and storefronts along the waterfront of Canal Place. They've become known as the happening place for the arts in the Mohawk Valley. Not so long ago, many of these buildings were working mills serving the garment industry. Even today, after conversion to service retail space, many of these rugged but lovely structures speak to our great regional manufacturing heritage. If you're looking for fine arts, entertainment, or antiques, you simply must pay a visit to Canal Place. Buell Fuels is your hometown energy company. They have a commitment to quality, service, and value that is second to none. When you call their offices, you get a customer service representative on the other end of the phone, not an answering machine. They are companies pursuing continual growth with many customers, ranging from the residential homeowner to New York State DOT and all of those in between. Let them show you their commitment to serve our communities. Stop in and tell them the DiamondDawgs sent you. Fans, have you ever dug for diamonds? Well, if you haven't, then you're in luck. Just 15 miles from here, we have the Herkimer Diamond Mines KOA. Their diamonds are beautiful, fun to find, and the whole family can dig for them. The diamonds, which are actually quartz crystals, were faceted by nature 500 million years ago. At Herkimer Diamond Mines KOA, guests experience upstate New York's largest jewelry store, museum, a fossil and gemstone sluicing area, and can even stay in themed cottages and lodges. Take a trip over to the Herkimer Diamond Mines KOA and tell them your DiamondDawgs sent you. Fans, if you're in the market for a new home or are looking to sell your home, make sure you contact our friend Becky Smith at Accent Brokerage. Becky is our neighborhood expert, and she is focused on providing you with the best results and service in the industry. Becky will listen carefully to understand your real estate goals, and she will work hard to create solutions that make sense for you. Whether you are new to the market or an experienced...
Fans, welcome back for the bottom of the seventh with a new pitcher on the mound for the Stallions. That is Will Robbins. So Will Robbins now pitching, and at the plate for Mohawk Valley is Brian Heckelman, and he takes the first pitch for a strike. And there's pitch number 2, and that one is a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Heckelman. Heckelman has popped out and struck out and reached on an error. And the count now 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Heckelman. Heckelman back in the box awaiting the pitch from Will Robbins. Robbins, a left-handed pitcher, winds and delivers, and there is a strike 3 for out number 1.
Coming to play right fielder number 28 from St. Bonaventure University, Mark Dawgs.
So Mark Dawgs, now the batter. I apologize. Brian Heckelman, a sacrifice bunt, a pop-out, and now a strikeout for the evening. So here's Dawgs, who is 0 for 2. First pitch to Dawgs, misses for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to the righty. He is the right fielder for Mohawk Valley. And that one is fouled off. And the count 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Mark Dawgs. Here's the pitch. And there is a called strike 2. And the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 count, 1 out. Here's the pitch. And that one misses for ball 2, and the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Dawgs. Jaden Ross on deck for Mohawk Valley. Robbins now wheels and deals. And there is called strike 3 as Dawgs knew it.
Now batting for your DiamondDawgs, a pinch hitter, number 33 from the University of Central Florida, Brady Shannon.
So we have a pinch hitter coming in for Jaden Ross. That is Brady Shannon. So Brady Shannon now coming into the ball game for Mohawk Valley. He's a .211 hitter. And there's the pitch. And there is a called strike to Shannon. And there is pitch number 2 down low to Shannon, and the count 1-1. So interesting trivia for those listening. I was told today that Andy Costco, who is the player who came in to replace Mickey Mantle in left field, is the grandfather of Mr. Shannon. So that's pretty cool. So Brady Shannon's grandfather, Andy Costco. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Shannon. 2-2, sorry, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the windup and the pitch. And there is called strike 3. He strikes out, and that'll do it for the 7th.
Okay, fans, get those 50-50.
And the score remains 2-0. Saugerties ahead. We head to the top of the 8th.
Fans, if you're looking for that perfect vet for your animal, the DiamondDawgs suggest checking out the Herkimer Veterinary Associates. We send all of our dogs there, and they are treated with kindness, compassion, and tremendous care. Herkimer Veterinary Associates is a full-service veterinary facility located in Herkimer. The professional and courteous staff at Herkimer Veterinary Associates provides the best possible medical, surgical, and dental care for all your animals. Stop in and see them. Tell them the DiamondDawgs sent you. If you are looking for some shopping and dining, head on over to Canal Place, where you will find quaint shops, galleries, restaurants, and inns situated in the old mill buildings and storefronts along the waterfront of Canal Place. They've become known as the happening place for the arts in the Mohawk Valley. Not so long ago, many of these buildings were working mills serving the garment industry. Even today, after conversion to serve as retail space, many of these rugged but lovely structures speak to our great regional manufacturing heritage. If you're looking for fine arts, entertainment, or antiques, you simply must pay a visit to Canal Place. The fine folks at ARC Herkimer give people with developmental, psychological, and physical challenges many opportunities, such as attending individualized classes, working in a supported vocational setting or the community, participating in programming at a senior center, and volunteering in the community, among many others. Since the very beginning and continuing today, ARC Herkimer continually strives to be the premier provider of innovative and quality services for people with developmental challenges and others in the community. Thank you, ARC Herkimer, for all you are doing to make our community better.
And welcome back, fans, to the top of the 8th. The batter at the plate is Josh Blackmore. He took the first pitch for a ball, and there's ball 2 to Blackmore. And the count now is 2-0.
Some alignment changes.
And
Left
that
fielder
pitch
is Mark
misses for
Qureshi.
ball 3.
Center fielder Owen Pinsence and right fielder Brady Shannon.
And that is a ball 4.
Now batting the extra hitter, number 18 from the University of Kentucky, Hudson Brown.
So Hudson Brown, now the batter. So a few changes in the line in the field. Daraski now on left, Pinsence in the center, and Shannon is in right. And we have a pinch hitter coming up for pinch runner coming into the ball game for Blackmore.
Now pinch running, number 33 from UMass Lowell, River Hart.
So River Hart is the pinch runner. He is replacing Josh Blackmore. Hudson Brown is the batter now at the plate. So Hudson Brown, who has struck out twice from Kentucky University, he is at the plate. He is a left-handed batter. He'll face the lefty, Matt Alduino. My apologies, Alduino. Here is Brown now. Brown is ready to go. Runner on first base is River Hart, and here comes the pitch from Alduino. And we wait for that pitch, and it's not going to come yet as he's going to throw to first to check the runner, River Hart. So 2-0 lead here in the top of the 8th inning for the Stallions. Dogs with 2 more opportunities to tie this ball game up or take the lead. And there's a strike. And the count now 0-1 to Brown. So it'll be Hudson Brown. And on deck is Aaron Steloganis. And here's the pitch. That's fouled off. And the count now 0-2 to the extra hitter Hudson Brown. Brown 0 for 2 on the evening with 2 strikeouts. Alduino looks in, runner on first, and nobody out. Top 8. Here's the pitch. And that's fouled off down the third base line. And the count remains 0-2 to Brown. So no balls and 2 strikes as Brown steps out of the plate. Now back into the batter's box, Taps home plate, and he is ready to go to face Alduino. Alduino looks in. He's got a runner on first in River Hart. Here's the windup and the pitch. Outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. To the left-handed hitting Hudson Brown, facing the lefty in Alduino. Matt Alduino for Mohawk Valley. Here's the wind on the pitch. Outside, and they're going to throw to first base is Ballant, and the runner Hart quickly getting back. And the count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hudson Brown. 2-2 count now from Alduino as he looks in, picks up his sign, looks at the runner at first, and winds and delivers on the 2-2, missing on the outside corner for ball 3. So a full count now to Hudson Brown. 3-2 count. Nobody out, runner on first, top of the 8th. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, and he goes down swinging. Brown strikes out for the 3rd time this evening. And Aaron Stologanis now due up.
Now batting third baseman number 20 from Polk State University, Aaron Stologanis.
So here is Aaron Stologanis from Polk State University. He struck out twice tonight. And 1 out, runner on first for the Stallions here in the top of the 8th. Here's Alduino with a pitch. And right down the center of the plate for strike 1. 0-1 count to Stologanis. He has struck out twice tonight. And Alduino will deliver. And that is popped foul. And the count now 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes. Alduino up in the count now to Stologanis. Alex Rodriguez on deck for the Stallions. They lead 2-0 here in the top of the 8th. Alduino shakes off a couple pitches from his catcher, Ballant. Now he agrees to deliver the pitch and will do so. And there was a swing and a miss for strike 3 and out number 2.
Coming to plate, shortstop number 7 from Mount San Antonio, Alex Rodriguez.
So Alex Rodriguez,
winning number is
the batter now.
909-485. 909-485.
So here's Alex Rodriguez, who also has struck out twice, that bottom half of the order, having a dismal game here as you look at the order with Josh Blackmore with 2 strikeouts on the evening, Hudson Brown with 3, Stella Giannis with 3, and Alex Rodriguez with 2. There is a strike to Rodriguez in the count, 0-1. 2 outs, runner on first. Matt Alduino is the pitcher for Mohawk Valley. We are in the top of the 8th inning. They're down 2-0 Mohawk Valley, and there is a strike, and the count 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes as Rodriguez hoping not to go down a 3rd time here tonight against the 2nd pitcher he faces in Matt Alduino. Here's the pitch. And he fouls that one off, and the count remains 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes to Alex Rodriguez, who already has struck out twice to Hayden Duke. As Matt Alduino looking for the same outcome here, having him down 0-2 in the count with 2 outs. Runner on first and a 2-0 advantage here for the Stallions in the top of the 8th. Here's the windup and pitch from Alduino on the 0-2. And calls strike 3, and Alex Rodriguez strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Dogs down 2-0.
Buell Fuels is your hometown energy company. They have a commitment to quality, service, and value that is second to none. When you call their offices, you get a customer service representative on the other end of the phone, not an answering machine. They are companies pursuing continual growth with many customers, ranging from the residential homeowner to New York State DOT and all of those in between. Let them show you their commitment to serve our communities. Stop in and tell them the DiamondDawgs sent you. Fans, have you ever dug for diamonds? Well, if you haven't, then you're in luck. Just 15 miles from here, we have the Herkimer Diamond Mines KOA. Their diamonds are beautiful, fun to find, and the whole family can dig for them. The diamonds, which are actually quartz crystals, were faceted by nature 500 million years ago. At Herkimer Diamond Mines KOA, guests experience upstate New York's largest jewelry store, museum, a fossil and gemstone sluicing area, and can even stay in themed cottages and lodges. Take a trip over to the Herkimer Diamond Mines KOA and tell them your DiamondDawgs sent you. If you are looking for some shopping and dining, head on over to Canal Place, where you will find quaint shops, galleries, restaurants, and inns situated in the old mill buildings and storefronts along the waterfront of Canal Place. They've become known as the happening place for the arts in the Mohawk Valley. Not so long ago, many of these buildings were working mills serving the garment industry. even today, after conversion to serve as retail space, many of these rugged but lovely structures speak to our great regional manufacturing heritage. If you're looking for fine arts, entertainment, or antiques, you simply must pay a visit to Canal Place.
And fans, welcome back for the bottom of the 8th inning, as Owen Pinsence will lead things off here for Mohawk Valley. And he takes the first pitch, a ball. So it'll be Owen Pinsence, Corey Adams, and Mitchell Ballant. 1, 2, 3 in the order here for Mohawk Valley in the bottom of the 8th. Dogs are down 2-0. So the top of the lineup and then the heart of the order comes up for Mohawk Valley here in these last 2 innings. Here's the pitch. And there is a ball 3. So 3 balls and no strikes to Pinsence. Pinsence with 2 singles tonight and a ground out. And the pitcher on the mound is Will Robbins for the Stallions. There's a strike. And the count now 3-1. So 3 balls and 1 strike to Owen Pinsence. And for Pinsence coming into this ball game hitting .277. He's got 1 home run. And the pitch called a strike as Pinsence thought he got his chance to walk over to first. But not yet. As the count now full 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. So here's the windup in the pitch. And there it is. He'll get his walk. Will Pinsence, he just had to wait 1 more pitch.
Second baseman number 37 from the College of William & Mary, Corey Adams.
So Corey Adams now will come to the plate for Mohawk Valley. Adams has struck out, reached on a fielder's choice, and a single here tonight. And he comes to the plate down 2. Nobody out, and a runner on first here in the bottom of the 8th. So here is Corey Adams for Mohawk Valley. Adams hitting .255, still looking for his first home run. And they're going to go back to first. The test Pinsence to make sure he stays nearby. So Corey Adams looking for his first home run this year. Should that happen, this ball game will be tied, folks. No balls and 1 strike to Corey Adams now. A right-hander, and that one is fouled off by Adams. And the count now 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes to Corey Adams. Mitchell Ballant on deck for Mohawk Valley. So Corey Adams looking in, waiting for his pitch as Will Robbins. He will deliver. And that's also popped foul. And the count now 0-2. So the count remains 0-2 for Corey Adams. He's the second baseman for Mohawk Valley here tonight. Dogs down 2-0, looking to rally here in the late innings. Bottom of the 8th from Vets Memorial Park in Little Falls. And they're going to throw over to first. Everybody is safe. And we'll reset and do it all again with an 0-2 count to Adams. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to Adams. 0-2. 1-2. Sorry, 1-2. Here is Robbins now with the windup and the pitch. And that ball hit the left field. And the left fielder is shallow. He makes the catch for out number 1. So a pop out to left field for Corey Adams. Will bring up Mitchell Ballant.
Number 17 from Carson Newman University, Mitchell Ballant.
So Ballant has walked twice tonight and was hit by a pitch. He leads the Mohawk Valley batters in batting average with .383. Also leads the team in runs, leads the team in hits, and leads the team in home runs. And he also leads the league in RBI. There's the pitch. And that's popped foul by Ballant. And the count is 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike. Mitchell Ballant at the plate for Mohawk Valley. With 1 out and a runner on first. He represents the tying run. And Sebastian Muller on deck for the DiamondDawgs. Here's the pitch. And that's fouled off. And the count now 0-2. So Will Robbins up in the count now to Mitchell Ballant. 0-2. Again, Ballant a .383 hitter coming into this ball game for Mohawk Valley. 0-2 count. Here's the windup and pitch by Robbins. And he pulls back. They're going to check to see if he went. They say no. And the count now jumps to 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to Mitchell Ballant, the catcher for Mohawk Valley. behind the plate. 1-2 count. Robbins sets, looks at the runner at first. Runner taking a short lead, being held on, and here's the pitch, and it's fouled off by Ballant. Well, Ballant, the kind of batter who will continue to stick his bat in there with an 1-2 count. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ballant takes a deep breath and jumps back into the batter's box to face Robbins. Robbins set now and delivers. And a little chopper foul down the third base line. And Coach Luby makes the play and throws the ball back into the pitcher. It's Coach Luby showing he still has it down there. For those that don't know, Coach Luby, I believe, still throws batting practice. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and if you ever see him throw batting practice, this is no joke, folks. He gives it everything he's got. So baseball lifer is Coach Luby. 1-2 the count. Here's the windup and the pitch, and it's high for ball 2 in the count now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 now the count to Mitchell Ballant. Runner on first and 1 out. Dogs down 2-0. Bottom 8. Little choppers might cause some problems. They scooped up by the third baseman and in time. And that's out number 2.
Now coming to plate, the designated hitter number 35 from Quinnipiac University, Sebastian Muller.
So Sebastian Muller now with 2 outs will come to the plate with a runner on the second base, down 2-0. So Will Robbins, the pitcher on the mound for the Stallions. They lead 2-0. We're in the bottom of the 8th here. Dogs are down 2. Tying run at the plate with 2 outs. And there's a swing and a miss by Muller for strike 1. Muller has struck out once, grounded out to short, and reached on and actually had a sac bunt. For Muller on the season, hitting .275. He's got 2 home runs. And there is strike 2 now to Muller. 0-2 the count, runner on second, taking a few steps off the bag, not being held on by the second baseman. And Robbins shaking off a few pitches. Couldn't get that one out. And runner dancing around at second. And there is a swing and a miss by Muller. He strikes out. No runs scored. They leave 1 stranded as we head to the top of the 9th. Dogs down 2-0.
Where you will find quaint shots.
Will your tires make it through this summer driving season safely? The Tire Shop, 155 Erie Boulevard, Canajoharie, will make sure that you and your family are safe. When was the last time you had that oil changed? The Tire Shop, 155 Erie Boulevard, Canajoharie. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 to 6. Scott and his staff wish all graduates only the best. Make wise choices. Shape your future. Call 518-673-5399.
Fans, if you're ever in need of home, auto, or life insurance, please make sure you reach out to our local State Farm agent, Scott Greats, in Ilion. Scott's mission is to exceed customer expectations by consistently delivering on his value proposition. Scott wants to help more people in more ways forever. Give Scott Greats at State Farm Insurance a call today and tell him the DiamondDawgs sent you. If you're looking for financial professionals, contact Van Meter and Van Meter LLC. They are a comprehensive financial services firm located in Little Falls. They have the training, the experience, and the resources to help you and your family enjoy the most prosperous, worry-free financial journey through life possible. Contact them today.
Carson Clark.
And welcome back, fans. Top of the 9th. And Carson Clark will lead things off here for the Stallions. It'll be Carson Clark, Andrew Amato, and Corey Diddell. 1, 2, 3 batters in the order for the Stallions. They lead 2-0 here in the top of the 9th. And the count now 1-0 after the first pitch was a ball. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And there's a called strike, and the count 1-1 to Clark. So Clark reached on an error tonight and struck out and grounded out in the ball game. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch by Alduino. And there's a called strike 2 in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Carson Clark. Again, Andrew Amato on deck. Clark hitting .387 coming into this ball game for the Stallions. Here's the pitch. And there is called strike 3 as Carson Clark strikes out for the first out of the top of the 9th inning.
From the University of Delaware, Andrew Amato.
So Andrew Amato, who has tripled and walked twice tonight, will come to the plate for the Stallions. He's a left-handed batter hitting .360 is Amato. Matt Alduino awaiting, looking in, picking up his sign from his catcher Ballant. And Amato is ready to go, and Alduino is ready as well. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that's fouled off by Amato, and the count 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike to the center fielder, Andrew Amato from the University of Delaware. So Amato is set to go, waiting the pitch from Alduino with the count 0-1 with 1 out. Nobody on top of the 9th. Dogs down 2-0 here at Vets Memorial Park. That one is outside, and the count is 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Fans, make sure you join us back here tomorrow night. If you can't make it to the ballpark, make sure you tune in as the Albany Athletics come to town for a exhibition. And that one hits the pitcher, and he is going to reach safely as that hit the pitcher Alduino in the leg. And the runner is safe at first base after that. And with that, coach will come out and check on his pitcher to make sure he's okay. Looks like Alduino is fine, but they're going to check anyways because a lot of players will tell you they're fine, but they just want to be out there. So coach will go out there, have a few words with him, make sure he's okay. Umpire giving him a little extra time if he needs it. And Luby is satisfied, so he's going to walk away. And the umpire coming back to the plate.
Number 41 from Georgia Southern University, Corey Dowdle.
So Corey Dowdle is the batter now. He has walked and grounded out and popped out here tonight. He's a right-handed batter, is Dowdle. He's the first baseman from Georgia Southern. He will step into the box with 1 out and a runner on first and a 2-0 lead here in the top of the 9th. Here's the pitch. And that one gets away, and that's going to allow the runner to advance to second base. And the count now to Dowdle is 1-0. That one was in the dirt. And the count is 1-0. So Dowdle will make his way back into the box as he waits Alduino to get back on the rubber. Runner on second. 2-0 lead for, and timeout is called, and the umpire yells at the pitchers who were on the field. We're not in the bullpen area. A little hanging out in the field a little bit. They were almost in center field. Just kidding. They were just off the baseline. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one is popped up into foul territory. You know, sometimes it gets lonely out there in the bullpen. You just want to come out and hang out with the rest of the team. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Dowdle now. Runner on second base. Top of the 9th here from Veterans Memorial Park in Little Falls. On a hot, steamy night. A great night for baseball as the wind breeze has completely stopped. The only air is me talking. And there's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dowdle. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out and a runner on second for the Stallions. Matt Alduino, the pitcher for Mohawk Valley here in the top of the 9th. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. High. 4 ball, 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes as Mitchell Ballant jumped up to stop that ball, make sure it didn't get away from him. And the count is even at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A runner on second base taking a short lead, not being held on by the second baseman. Here's the pitch. That one misses for ball 3, so we had a full count now to first baseman Corey Dowdle. On deck is Ethan Conrad. Conrad has singled, doubled, and grounded out here tonight. He's on deck awaiting his turn. And there's ball 4, so he will walk Will Dowdle. And that'll put runners on first and second here in the top of the 9th.
Now batting left fielder number
As
23,
Ethan Conrad comes to the plate.
College, Ethan Conrad.
So Ethan Conrad, a left-handed batter now, will face the lefty in Matt Alduino. Runners on first and second, 1 out. 2-0 lead for the Stallions here in the top of the 9th. Alduino winds and delivers. And that ball's hit on the ground to the shortstop. He scoops it up, and he can't grab it, and everybody's safe as the shortstop bobbled that. It was hit right to him and couldn't grab the ball. And everybody's safe, so runners now on all the bases. No place to put them now for Alduino. So Kyle Pollock, who has grounded out 3 times tonight, will come to the plate with 1 out, and no place to put him for Alduino. Dogs down 2-0. Socrates looking for an opportunity here with just 1 out and bases loaded. Top of the 9th. Here's Alduino looking in. And he delivers high for ball 1. 1-0 count to Kyle Pollock. And you can hear maybe in the background the chanting of the DiamondDawgs faithful. And that one down low for ball 2. So 2 balls and no strikes. He's never been here before. The folks out on the first base side is our dog pound crew. And they will get things fired up for us when the Dogs need it most. So 2 balls and no strikes. And with that, Coach Luby's going to come out. The entire infield is going to come out. We're going to take a quick commercial break and be back.
Hey fans, tell the world you are here at Veterans Memorial Park watching your Mohawk Valley DiamondDawgs. Share your experiences, connect with other fans, and gain behind-the-scenes access to your favorite team. For more information, visit mvdiamonddogs.com or like us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
And we are back. Just a few words shared there by Coach Luby and the entire infield of encouragement for the pitcher, Matt Alduino. A 2-0 count now to Kyle Pollock. Bases are loaded here in the top of the 9th with 1 out. Alduino looks in and now will deliver on the 2-0. And there's a swing and a foul tip in the count now, 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Kyle Pollock here in the top of the 9th. Alduino looking to get out of this jam here with no damage. 2-1 the count. The catcher, Kyle Pollock, at the plate. Here's the windup and the pitch to Pollock. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And the count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 count now to Pollock. Pollock will step back into the box after taking a big breath. Taps on home plate, and he waits the pitch now from Alduino. Alduino with a 2-2 count. He will wind and deliver with bases loaded. And he misses for ball 3. And another full count. So no room for error here for Alduino as bases are loaded. No place to put the batter, Kyle Pollock. 3-2 count. Alduino looks in now, taking a long stare. He will wind and deliver on the 3-2. And he puts it high for ball 4. And that will walk in a run. And the Stallions go up 3-0 here in the top of the 9th.
Now batting right fielder number 16 from UMass Lowell, Connor Kelly.
So Connor Kelly now the batter. A left-handed batter is Kelly. So again, 1 out, bases still loaded for Connor Kelly, who has popped out and grounded out twice in this ball game. Kelly hitting .250 on the season. Pitch to Kelly, misses for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Connor Kelly from UMass Lowell. 1 out, Josh Blackmore. It's actually River Hart. And that one is popped into the infield, and the shortstop misplays it. And they get the runner at second if the ball ends up in the center field area, and they throw it to the second baseman for the out, but a run does score.
From UMass Lowell, River Hart.
And River Hart now will come to the plate with 2 outs. But the score now 5-0. And a pinch hitter coming up to the plate. So number 24, the pinch hitter.
Number 24, Evan Wainman.
So Evan Wainman now the batter for the Stallions. So Evan Wainman coming at the bat here in the top of the 9th now with a 5-0 lead. Runner on third after the error in the field. 5-0 lead now for Saugerties. Here's the windup and the pitch. And they throw to third. And safe at third is the runner as he slides in. Big play by Belling. Tried to get the runner at third to end the inning. So with 2 outs, it is Wainman at the plate. Wainman hitting .285 on the season. And there's a strike in the count now, even at 1-1. So 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 count. Here's the windup now in the pitch by Alduino with a runner on third. It's a swing and a miss for strike 2 in the count now, 1-2. Well, Alduino now 1 out away from trying to take this thing to the 9th, bottom of the 9th. The Dogs down 5-0 after picking up 3 runs here in the top of the 9th. And there's called strike 3. That'll do it for the inning, but not before 3-run score. And the Saugerties add some insurance to that 3-0 lead, and now lead 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the 9th. Dogs looking to rally. Stay tuned.
Fans, if you are in high school and are looking for a college, or if you have an adult who is looking to go back to college, look no further. Right in your own backyard, we have Herkimer College. Students from across the state, nation, and world choose Herkimer College for a number of reasons. The most important is their exceptional academics. Herkimer College ranks among the top 100 community colleges in the U.S. for student success because we consistently achieve impressive graduation and transfer rates. Their students can choose from more than 40 associate's degree and certificate programs in which they'll gain hands-on experience and real-life skills in their major. Go Generals! The DiamondDawgs would like to give a shout out to Hummel's Office Plus. Hummel's Office Plus's goal is to provide home and office solutions by delivering services and supplies that meet their customer needs and lifestyles. They are committed to being leaders in customer satisfaction and building partnerships with their customers based on confidence, integrity, and trust. They achieve and maintain their strength through dedication to high principles and concern for the people in the communities in which they serve. Go see our friends at Hummel's Office Plus for all your home and office needs. If you're looking for financial professionals, contact Van Meter and Van Meter LLC. They are a comprehensive financial services firm located in Little Falls. They have the training, the experience, and the resources to help you and your family enjoy the most prosperous, worry-free financial journey through life possible. Contact them today. Leather Stocking Credit Union, established in 1977, is a not-for-profit financial cooperative located in Cooperstown, New York, the home of the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. LCU is a not-for-profit, locally run financial institution formed to serve groups of people who have a common bond, such as where they work or live.
And fans, welcome back for the bottom of the 9th.
For your Dogs, third baseman number
And we have a new
15.
pitcher on the mound for the Stallions. That's Derek Woodward. So Derek Woodward now pitching for the Stallions. And leading things off for Mohawk Valley will be Sam Miller. He'll be followed by Justin Hackett and Brian Heckelman. Dogs down 5-0 here in the bottom of the 9th, looking to rally and tie this ball game up or win it. First pitch by Woodward is a strike, and the count is 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike to Miller. Miller is 1 for 3, a single and 2 groundouts here tonight. Here's the pitch by Woodward, and there's a big swing and a miss for strike 2, and the count now 0-2 to Sam Miller. So no balls and 2 strikes now to Miller. Here's the windup and pitch by Woodward, and that one misses for ball 1. and the count is 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Sam Miller. Miller hitting .245 for Mohawk Valley. And here comes Woodward with the 1-2 pitch. And that is left high by Miller, and the count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2, Dawgs down to their final 3 outs here to put something together here in this ball game. Here's the windup, a pitch by Woodward, and there's a swing and a miss by Miller. He strikes out, and that is out number 1 for Mohawk Valley.
Number 25 from Bryant University, Justin Hackett.
So Justin Hackett now the batter. Hackett has struck out twice and singled. So Justin Hackett, the shortstop, with 1 out, a right-handed batter to face the righty in Woodward. Derek Woodward, the pitcher. Here's the pitch, and that one is hit above the head of the second baseman into right field. It's going to go to the wall, and that is a stand-up double for Justin Hackett.
Now batting the first baseman, number 13 from Towson University, Brian Heckelman.
So Brian Heckelman now the batter, as Justin Hackett keeping things moving along here for Mohawk Valley, giving them a chance with a runner on second, 1 out, and Brian Heckelman is the batter. So for Heckelman, he has sacrificed, popped out, and struck out here tonight. Some instructions by Kyle Pollock to the infield with 1 out and a runner on second. They have a 5-0 lead, does the Stallions. Woodward looks in now. He sets, winds, and delivers to Heckelman. And that is strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike. On 1 count. Here's the pitch. And in the dirt. And the count now 1-1. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Heckelman. And the ball delivered to the pitcher by the catcher Pollock, and he will get back on the mound and face Heckelman, who's got a 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1 pitch now with 1 out, runner on second. And that is high for ball 2. And the count now 2-1. 2-1 count. Dawgs down 5-0, bottom of the 9th. Here from Little Falls, New York, we have perfect game collegiate baseball league action between the Mohawk Valley DiamondDawgs and the Saugerty Stallions. There is ball 3. And the count now 3-1 to Heckelman. So Mark Duraski due up next for Mohawk Valley. Again, 1 out, runner on second. Dawgs looking to start a rally here, down 5-0. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2. And the count now full to Heckelman, 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to Brian Heckelman. Dawgs have 1 out. Bottom of the 9th. Derek Woodward, the pitcher for Saugerties. Here's the pitch. And that's fouled off, and the count remains 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Mark Duraski on deck for Mohawk Valley. Full count now to Heckelman. Woodward will wind and deliver now with the 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. And again, that is popped up, this time into foul territory. First baseman slips, but the catch is made by the second baseman, who was right there to make the catch, and that is out number 2.
Plate left fielder number 28 from St. Bonaventure University, Mark Daragji.
So Mohawk Valley down to their final out now here in the bottom of the 9th with Mark Duraski. So a runner on second base. Dawgs are down 5-0, looking for some offense here in the bottom of the 9th. And it's got to start here with Mark Duraski with 2 outs. Here is Woodward now with the windup and the pitch. And that is popped up into right field. And this should do it And that's it. The Saugerty Stallions win this one 5-0.
Okay, come back tomorrow
As
night
the
and
Mohawk
cheer on your
DiamondDawgs can't
DiamondDawgs.
generate
That's
any
right,
offense
Albany
tonight. The
Athletics
DiamondDawgs
are
lose
in
5-0 to the
tomorrow
Saugerty
night,
Stallions.
6:30.
We'll be back here
Want to see you all
tomorrow
back here cheering
at
on
6:30
your Dogs.
as the
Ladies
Dogs
and
take on
gentlemen,
the
being a
Albany
DiamondDawg is
Athletics.
being part of
Thanks for
something
tuning in,
bigger
folks.
than
I'm P.
yourself. Tonight's
Pagliaro.
recipient
Have
of
a good
the
night
John Nellis
and be
Character
safe.
Award is our very own
field and we're ready to play. We're all suited up, we got a game today. We're gonna play fast and we're gonna play hard, gonna knock that ball right out of the yard. So don't just sit there like a bump on a log. Let me hear you holler now. Let's go Dogs! We got a guy on third and nobody out. It's time to stand up, yes, it's time to shout. We're playing some ball and we're having some fun. Come on, boys, let's score that run. So don't just sit there like a bump on a log. Let me hear you holler now. Let's go Dogs! Field and we're ready to play. We're all suited up, we got a game today. We're gonna play fast and we're gonna play hard, gonna knock that ball right out of the yard. So don't just sit there like a bump on a log. Let me hear you holler now. Let's go Dogs! 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 Don't just sit